The legendary hockey player Wayne Gretzky once said, "Skate to where the puck is going, not where it has been." Well, what if you could anticipate where the customer was going? What if you had a crystal ball and could pre-solve customer issues before they happen? Well, guess what? You do. That crystal ball is your client history and your product history. That's right. We have a history of customer issues, of repeatable patterns that can be analyzed, understood, and anticipated. If we know that certain categories of customers have certain problems, if we know that certain situations often lead to specific issues, we can try to get ahead of those problems by doing what's called forward resolving or pre-solving. Let's look at how this can work. Let's say that you work the technical support desk for a software company. A customer calls because his software isn't working correctly. You quickly realize that this is an issue with the customer's out-of-date operating system, which he can't update because of his company's IT policies. Now, all you need to do to help him is to have him change a few settings. It's simple enough, and you can take care of it easily. But you also know something else. Customers who have this problem are also likely to have another problem as well. You know that if the customer runs into this other problem, he'll have to call back, and he'll likely be frustrated because he already called once and thought the issue was quote-unquote fixed. What do? This is a prime example of the power of pre-solving. There may be only a 50% chance he's going to run into the other problem, but why not fix it now before it becomes a problem? You could simply say something like this: "Sir, if you have a moment, there's another common issue that can occur when our software is running under this operating system. I'd love to check on that setting for you to make sure you don't run into that issue and have to call us back. Of course, I'd love to chat with you again, but I bet you've got better things to do." Alternatively, if you know the process is sort of involved or that the customer is rushed, you could pre-qualify the issue a bit with the customer. "Sir, if you have a moment, there's another issue that's common when using our software with this operating system. Just before we say goodbye, can I ask you if you ever plan on performing activity X with the software?" Well, that's great. If you're sure you won't be using that function, then you should be all set. If you think you might use it, we know that there's also an issue with that feature when using older operating systems. I'm happy to take a few minutes and get it sorted out for you while we're on the phone. Would you like me to help you with that? By taking this approach, you've at least alerted the customer to the issue, influencing expectations, and given him the option. Another example: if you're an insurance agent and your client mentions their dogs, you could proactively bring up reviewing their policy to make sure it covers dog bites or doesn't have breed exclusions. If you don't and there's an incident, what do you think the chances are the customer says, "You never told me we weren't covered for dog bites"? Or let's say you're a service manager at an auto dealership. You're doing an intake with a customer who needed an unplanned repair. And the customer mentions how busy she is and what a difficult time she has scheduling appointments. You might remind her of an upcoming service she needs and offer to add it to her current repair appointment so she doesn't have to come back. Pre-solving can be done in almost any business. All that is really needed is an understanding of what typically goes wrong and for which customers, and a willingness, and this is key, to extend an interaction where you've resolved a current issue to take time to forward resolve potential issues. So, take a look at your customers' issues, figure out which ones are related, which ones are common, and develop some systems and language for forward resolving these potential issues before they can ever get started. Just remember, any opportunity you take to prevent an issue from happening in the first place is an opportunity to truly be your customer's hero. And if you want to learn more about how to turn your team into customer heroes, make sure to check out our Rapid Hero virtual training courses at customersthatstick.com.